Hello everybody, welcome back to Pearl Jam Guy. As you guys know, 4 days ago was Christmas. If I'm not mistaken, it was 4 days ago. As of recording this video, I don't know if I'm going to upload it, because today's the 29th. And I hope you guys all do have a happy new year. And if there is anybody actually going to watch this video, because this might be an hour long, because I have so many Pearl Jam CDs. I mean, I have a lot, but I don't know if... It's not like I have, like, a whole entire record store full of CDs. I have over, like, probably 60-ish, 50th, like... I think just alone I have, like, 45 CDs that aren't, like, homemade CDs. But, I have some records and, you know, and some DVDs, Blu-rays. I got, you know, some other stuff. But let's just get right on into it. If this is an hour long, I really hope there's someone that actually watches this all. Maybe some crazy Pearl Jam fan and just wants to see what another Pearl Jam fan has. I don't know, but just to let you guys know, every Sunday, the House of Haver with Dee Snider is on. Where I live, it's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. No, 9 p.m. to 12 in the morning. And I was listening to it last night, and just, let me tell you, it's amazing. I only know about it because it's Dee Snider, and I'm a huge Twisted Sister fan. Twisted Sister's probably my favorite band of all time. I don't have as much Twisted Sister stuff as I do Pearl Jam. And, you know, Pearl Jam's not even my favorite band of all time. They're one of my favorite bands. Okay. I know this is what the channel is based off, but like, I love Pearl Jam. But Twisted Sister is the reason I have a passion for music. But anyways, Twisted Sister, one of my favorite bands of all time. Let's just get onto the records. So let's start with the singles. This one was released sometime, I think yes, it was released, no wait, why would I show this one first? Should I show them in order of when I got them, or order of year? I'm just going to do the order of year. Alright, so the oldest single I have is this 1992, I got this, either Legend or Flipside, I don't remember. Legend Records and Flipside Records are these two stores run by this guy named Larry. They're literally next to each other. They're basically the same thing. Legend Records, the left side, the part side, the left sells CDs, cassettes, vinyls, and, you know, even some DVD, Blu-rays, and VHSs. The Flipside Records, it's run by Larry, but he owns both stores. And then a friend named Tammy runs Legend Records, but doesn't own it. But Flipside Records is the one on the right beside Legend, the one Larry runs. He also sells CDs and vinyls there, but he sells a lot more, you know, more other stuff. But it's, you know, it's in Mount Gilead, Ohio. You should go check it out. If you're wondering, no, I don't live there, but I don't. But, anyways, I don't remember which one it was, but this was a Tenant Club exclusive single, because you would get, if you know, paid the money to sign up every year for around Christmas time, you would get a little 45 single. This one is the Who Killed Rudolph 1992 Christmas single. Right here. With the cover that did boy Sonic Reducer, and then Ramblings Continue. I don't know, Ramblings Continue is kind of weird, but yeah. What's weird about this, usually, instead of a tiny hole, 45's have this big hole, and then you have to put this thing in the hole to make it play, to make sure it plays properly on the record player. But this one, it's like it's normal, like a normal 12-inch. It's just weird. But anyways, I said I was gonna do this by order of view. Okay, first off, next up, this is a single for the. This was a single released in 1996 for No Code. This is Hail Hail. Actually, I have two of them. This one I got at Walmart, actually. It has black, red, yellow, which was previously unreleased. Produced by Brendan O'Brien, Pearl Jam. And then if you take it out, it says Epic there, back when they were signed to Epic. Right there. Actually, I think this feels like 180 gram. Why does that feel like 180 gram? It shouldn't be 180 gram. I don't know. It shouldn't be. I don't know. I think I'm losing my mind. I don't know. Where's the... There it is. By the way, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I got a lot of Pearl Jam and Twisted Sister. I hope you guys did. I did get some Twisted Sister for Christmas. But I hope you guys did get some good stuff for Christmas. I know I did. My other Hail Hail single I got for Easter last year. I mean this year. Next up would... Actually, no, this one should have been next, because this was 1994. This is the Christmas single of 1994. No, wait. 1995, I'm sorry. I got this at Legend Records. This here, it is a single one. It's like, has two with a cover of History Never Repeats, and then Sonic Reducer, and then in Las Vegas with a Green River reunion, Swallow My Pride, and then a cover of, if I'm not mistaken, Elvis. It's an Elvis Presley song, and it was a cover, My Way. So here's what it looks like, and on the back, and then here is the first vinyl with History Never Repeats and Sonic Reducer, and then Swallow My Pride, and My Way. Imagine if I actually get copyright claimed for that. But then, last but not least, I got this. This was released in 2009 as a Backspacer single. This is actually on colored vinyl. This is The Fixer, the B-side of Supersonic. Supersonic on the last one. I caught the rhythm, but I don't have the rest of the lyrics. Please don't get copyright claim for that. If you oh my god, bro. Actually, I did a little video of like listening to it. Like I did the same with Rough Cuts, but I did a really worse job on that. But I actually did a listening thing to it. But like I put it on the record player, and I literally had my camera there, and that's really it. So it's actually on white vinyl, which is really cool. Like I've never seen Pearl Jam singles like out in the, like I don't usually see. This is my first ever like single I ever bought from Pearl Jam, and first single from any band actually, and I first single on like vinyl because I never usually see it. And then I saw this at Legend, I said I had to get it. And then eventually I started seeing these Christmas singles. At one point they had the 1991 Christmas single, but I never bought it. I kind of wish I did, because then I've never seen them again. Alright, now let's get into the normal, 12-inch ones. Not 12-inch singles, but just normal LPs. But, my first vinyl here, live in Chicago, 1992, Best of Pearl Jam, live at Kemper Metro, Chicago, March 20th, 1992. It is not the full set because they're missing Rockin' in the Free World, and the Encore 1 of Garden Leash, and the Encore 2 with Window Plane, and I've Got a Feeling with, and those two songs actually, they played with the Smashing Pumpkins. But here it is, front, back, and it isn't not in the same order. Besides, you tell me improv and even flow. That's the only thing that's right on here. Because actually, release should be first, and then next should be even flow, and you tell me / even flow, and then I don't know. I haven't listened to this show in a while. Actually, you can find the show on my YouTube channel if you want to go check that out. I thought this is really cool right there. I don't know. I thought that was really cool. It's 180 gram vinyl. I think it's really cool. I love live music. To be honest, I've never seen a show, like an actual show, before. But I did actually, for the first time. I've seen like Popcorn Festival. There's this little festival called the Popcorn Festival, and like I've seen like I've seen Quiet Riot there. I've seen Jackal there. I've seen Staying Alone Today. They played on the House of Harriet too. I believe that's by Jackal. And then I also saw Great White there, and then I saw my first real concert at the day before, like 2 days or the day before Christmas. I saw Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which was okay. But anyways, I was just saying I like listening to live music. I think like live Pearl Jam, live Twisted Sister is better than studio. And here's the 30th anniversary edition of Verses I got for last year's Easter. I know, a vinyl for Easter, crazy, right? If you open it up here, and they're for some reason, there's 3 songs on each side, on each vinyl, and it is the 30th anniversary edition. I don't even think you can like find the normal vinyl, like, unless you're looking on eBay. It's just Pearl Jam and then some pictures and then the 180 gram 45 RPM vinyls. They're 12-inch vinyls, but they run on 45 RPM. It's crazy. And then the other one I'll show you because there's some lyrics. And then Pearl Jam there, and then the 180 gram 45 RPM vinyl. And then this picture, if I didn't already show you. I'll stand alone today. You got partially copyright. You got partially blocked for I Stand Alone Today by Jackal. What are you talking about, bro? I didn't even play that. Here is the 12-inch single. The Record Store Day. This is the limited edition one-sided 12-inch. Includes 3 rare bonus tracks, plus Stickman Itchinin. I don't know how to say that. It's a Record Store Day 2021 12-inch single of Alive. If you guys know how to say that word right there, let me know. That word right there. But if you open, it's like really, so like it's really hard to see unless you have light. So, and then the back if you want to see. I stand alone. So right there, it's a one-sided 12-inch vinyl. Does it run on 45 RPM or normal 33? This was a Record Store Day, by the way, if I didn't already say. Record Store Day one. I got this for Christmas last year. Right there. It has a live promo single version, watch original version, I've Got a Feeling, and the original version of Dirty Frank. This one was originally in Legend, but then then for some reason Larry put it in the Flipside Records. I don't know. I decided to get it. Spent a lot for it. I went negative $60 on that one. This is Vitalogy. It has. What do you mean, bro? You tell me I have to charge it? Are you telling me I have to charge my camera? Are you actually serious? Hold on. This is Vitalogy. Let's be quick about this. There's the front and back. Open up. And I have 5 minutes. It says. It's really hard to. It has some like really bad damage to it. It's like, well, here's the vinyl's good, but the problem is it doesn't open because it has like really bad water damage. It doesn't even want to open. It has this really bad water damage. You know, this is really, you know, it just had really bad water damage, but you know, I saw it and it's like one of those original pressings, so I thought I had to get it. You know what I'm saying? Hello today. How feel? Don't ask me why I feel. I just stand hello today. Trying to put the vinyl back. You know, I'll have help from my dad later. I'm going to shut this off real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my charger because I'm going to guess I'm only. It says 5 minutes, so I'm gonna guess I have 5 minutes until it dies. So. I'll be right back. I don't know why I started it before I closed the door. But anyways, I had to go get my charger from my room. If you're wondering, I'm in my music room. That's where I do like my collection videos and my. And I'm sorry. By the way, I'm gonna just let you guys know. I so yesterday on eBay I bought a Twisted Sister Club Days Volume 1 30 sessions, the 2019 deluxe edition of Rehab Doll by Green River. And once they come, whenever they come, I'll be unboxing those on my YouTube channel. With this taking so long, I'm definitely uploading this. Alright, first of all, I got at Pat's Extinguished Records in Delaware, Ohio. I believe is how you say it. Here's the first one. This is the upside of Pearl Jam rear. The cord's in the way. A Pearl Jam rear view mirror. Greatest hits. This is just the upside, and then it has some has a picture here, and then a picture here. I'll show you one vinyl. I'm not going to show you the other one because there's really no point. I guess maybe there is because of pictures. I think the pictures are different, but here's that, and then the song listing, and then pictures there. Am I bleeding? I think I'm gonna start bleeding actually, because I accidentally like cut myself when I was opening this. So like when I was taking it out, I accidentally cut myself on like the little thing of the sleeve, and I think I'm gonna start bleeding here soon. I'm not showing you the other vinyl because I don't feel like it has that sound. Here's the other one, which I also got at Pat's Extinguished Records. And if you want to see all the pictures yourself, just go to Discogs.com and type in Pearl Jam rearview mirror. You'll probably find it. I don't usually charge my camera. Oh, by the way, here's this in the volume 1. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't show you the inside, so let me show you the inside. There you go. Okay, and then this I also got at Pat's Extinguished Records. This is Pearl Jam live at Civic Center in Pensacola, Florida, March 9th, 1994 on 180 gram color vinyl. I did post a YouTube short, actually, of me listening to it. There's two vinyls. There's something wrong with either the B-side of It's either the side B for the first vinyl or side C for the second vinyl that there's something wrong and it doesn't sound right. If I'm not mistaken, it's side C. So like side A in the first vinyl. It's 180 gram vinyl. It's 180 gram yellow vinyl. Kind of looks like, I want to say like lemons. We get lemons aren't that bright. I want to say like maybe lemon. Like it kind of looks like the lemon flavored Oreo stuff. That stuff is disgusting. Alright, anyways. I've been through the vinyls. Let's get on to CDs. I didn't bring anything to drink and my mouth is going to be super dry. Alright, let's start off right here. This is going to be a while. Alright, right here I got this at Legend Records. I'm going to be saying that a lot, by the way. I got Pearl Jam's 10. It's going to take too long to show you all the CDs, so if you want to really see them, just type in Discogs.com, type in Pearl Jam, hit enter, and then just scroll through and try to find any vinyl. Because I don't want to take the, I don't want this to be too long. Pearl Jam Even Flow single. So yeah. You know what would make sense if I did this and then if I did that and then this I did get. Okay, it's gonna be annoying just saying, oh, I got this at Legend Records, next CD, got this at Legend Records, next CD. It's gonna be kind of annoying. So if I don't say where I got it from, I got it at Legend Records. Okay. This here is very actually rare, and it wasn't even that expensive. It was only $10, and this is actually I believe pretty rare. This was released on June 21st, 1992, with Alive Live at Rock Candy in Seattle, Washington, where they recorded the music video. The Even Flow re-recorded with David Razis, Wash, original version, Jerry Frank original version. Right there. And the vinyl, the CD actually has a bunch of the Pearl Jam stickmen all over it, which I thought was pretty cool if I'm not mistaken. The Jeremy single, the Ocean single, which actually has Why Go Deep and Alive live at Pink Pop Festival. This one was released by Corn Paper Records, and this is an unofficial release. This is Pearl Jam Small Club Live in Hall in 1992. This was a CD that has it's very close. It's like 99% there and 1% not, because it's almost a full show, but Eddie says something after Deep, and then like there's only one part of that where he says let's have fun, and then goes into Alive when he said more actually. And then instead of Alone it says Release, instead of Garden it says Garden of Stone, instead of Leash it says Drop the Leaves. I always thought he said Drop the Leaves too, and then I eventually figured out it was Leash, 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 right there. But I guess this guy never bought 10. This company never bought 10 because it's not Garden of Stone. I know that's what Eddie says, but that's not it. This one I got at this place. And the cool thing about it is it opens weird. I might get another one to where it opens normally. But here, okay. These are all the singles I have. These are all the Versus singles. So we got Go, Daughter, Animal, and Dissident. Which, if I'm not mistaken, so Twisted Sister did the same, where they would release 12-inch singles, and like they would have like different songs on the B-side depending on which one you bought. If it was a 7-inch, it would have one. On the 12-inch, it might have like 3 live songs on the B-side. But with Pearl Jam, they would release 12-inch singles, but it's like A-side, Alive, B-side once, and then A-side, Alive, B-side once, and Wash. Which never made sense why they just added one extra song. But then with Go, that was the last time they did that, and they just kind of stopped doing that. And they just made only 7-inch singles instead of 12 inches. But anyways, this is an unofficial release with Pearl Jam against off of KTS Records. I believe it was somewhere. It's almost the full set list of Rotterdam. It says it was recorded in USA, but I think it was somewhere in Rotterdam from tracks 1 through 13, if I'm not mistaken. It was almost the full show, and the bonus tracks with State of Love, Justin Baba O'Reilly from September 10th, 1992 at the Singles Promotional Party in Los Angeles, California. Animal and Rockin' in the Fairy World with Neil Young because that was the 1993 VMAs. Put that there. I'll go through all of those because I believe that one actually released before Vitology, but I don't remember. This is Vitology here. I got it there, and I wanted to get one of these because my dad had one and it was very like teared up, worn out. He bought it back in 1998, but I got my own. It's just a little booklet. And then I think this is when they started eventually doing that with the booklets, where I actually know to where it would open up, but they didn't start doing it. They started doing this thing eventually to where they stopped adding booklets and just the whole entire CD thing, like CD case is a booklet, basically. And for some reason it has this cardboard like behind, so you see where the CD is here. You go behind it and then there's cardboard. I don't understand why. But then my singles for Vitology, Not For You with, I believe, Temor Christ. From the Black Circle. I'm sorry, that's not. I think this is an improv, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Out of My Mind. It's an Out of My Mind. It's Out of My Mind, a little improv live, 1994. Alright, anyways. And then, Spin a Black Circle with Temor Christ. And Immortality with one of Eddie Vedder's favorite bands, The Frogs, covering Rearview Mirror. Which actually, that's one of the first single CDs I bought, I think, from Pearl Jam, or in general. This is No Effing Masha, bootleg, unofficial. It has tracks from 1994's SNL, some demos, live stuff, and even quote-unquote bonus tracks with Wash Alive, Black and Porch, live February 10th, 1992 at Virgin Records, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere in like France or something, like Paris or something. I don't know. Actually, I do have February 10th, 1992, Virgin Records and France. Actually, on my YouTube channel, if you want to go check that out. Right here. So, Legend Records used to have this thing called the $1 section. I only bought 2 CDs from there. It wasn't the same day. It could have been the same day. But eventually they got rid of it. Wait, what does this go to? I think it goes to this. On this vinyl. I don't know. What does this go to? It's just out. I think it goes. I don't know. I'll just put it here. There we go. but they got rid of it because it wasn't doing so well. But I got this at the $1 section, Legend Records Merkin Ball, with I Got It in Long Road. I'll only show you the CD if it's like easy to open and doesn't have all the plastic. This right here is No Code, which does open up, has a booklet and actually some Polaroids, which are pretty cool. And then here's all the singles I have. I think I'm missing one actually, because I think they released 4 for No Code. So anyways, I have Who You Are with Habit, my favorite song from Pearl Jam. Hail Hail with the previously unreleased Black, Red, Yellow. And then Off He Goes with Dead Man, which I believe is previously unreleased. Or was that on No Code? Was that on No Code? I don't know. I haven't listened to No Code in a long time. I don't even think that's my No Code CD. I think that's my dad's. Yet again, I could be wrong. So, let's see here. Yield. This is Yield. I don't know where I got this. I actually have no clue. Actually, I think No Code's the first CD I bought from Legend Records. I think it was the first one I bought. And next was like a Twisted Sister record or something. I mean, a Twisted Sister CD. But, this one, if I didn't already show you, because I really don't remember, right there. I think I already did. But, I don't actually have any singles after No Code. I have, like, no singles from any of the albums. Besides one from Riot Act. Because, I don't know, I just don't. I still have to finish my 10 CD single collection. Because I have Even Flow, Jeremy, and Oceans. I just don't have Alive. That Alive other thing I showed you was actually this little EP. Actually, it was, and it was like a Japanese exclusive thing. That's rare. It's not a single, but anyways, Alive on Two Legs. That's a live show from 1998. Binaural. I got it at Extinguished Records. Let's see. Some of these I got at Flipside. I think. Hold on. This one's one of my favorite shows. I believe I got this at the Flipside Records. I got this. This is Pearl Jam, Nuremberg, Germany. June, right? June 11th, 2000. I really like this because it starts off with MFC and then it goes into Habit, which I think is really cool. They also did that with a 1998 set list on October 10th, which you should go check that out. And actually, I also have this set on my YouTube channel if you want to go check that out. June 12th, 2000, which you can go check out on my YouTube channel as Pink Pop Festival. Cincinnati, Ohio, August 20th, 2000, which I do not have that on my YouTube channel. And then this is the other thing I got in the $1 section in Legend Records. Columbus, Ohio, August 21st, 2000. Well, the cool thing about these, they come in like, they have these like little handwritten set lists. But I don't know why some of them come in white and some of them come in brown. I don't understand that. But some like the white ones would have like the Sharpie versions, and like it would have like he wrote it in Sharpie, and if it's brown, he wrote it in pen. Oh, I This is actually a binaural single. This is a binaural single. Never mind. This is a binaural single. This is Nothing As It Seems. I picked this up because I love Nothing As It Seems, and I love Insignificance. Better Man, I like that song too, and then it had Footsteps, and I love Footsteps. So actually this I'm going to put here. So these have numbers, so this is number 37 or 38. But yeah, these two don't. So are the brown versions like... Okay, so if anybody actually does watch this, tell me in the comments if the brown versions are like unofficial or something. And the white versions are official. I Am Mine CD single. Riot Act. Lost Dogs. Oh. Kind of looks like the cool thing about the track listing here. It kind of looks like a set list, and it's cool. It's called Lost Dogs, and it has all these Lost Dog posters. They call it Lost Dogs because these are a bunch of songs that were recorded from the time periods of 1991 to 2003 or something, 2002 or something. It was released in 2003, right? But I think it was actually, but I don't think they would record anything in 2003 if they're not gonna release an album. This here I got at Flipside Records, the Vinyl Classics Pearl Jam 10, which the CD looks like a little mini vinyl record, which is cool. And then, so in 2006, Pearl Jam was gonna release their, if you got the new Pearl Jam album in 2006, you would, and if you pre-ordered it, I believe this would come with it if you pre-ordered it. At least I read it on Wikipedia. Live in NYC, December 31st, 1992. Full set list, only missing the Stranglehold tease. And then, okay, we got more here. Here's the self-titled album, released in 2006. I didn't really like that one. 10 Redux. They actually released a box set with it, and this same thing technically came with the box set because this has the 10 CD, the 10 Redux CD with the extra songs and MTV Unplugged DVD, which the two CDs and DVD did come in like a little box. It didn't look like this. It kind of looked like the box, like a miniature version of the 10 Redux box set, and it came with those plus like Drop in the Park vinyl, 10 Redux vinyl, original 10 vinyl, the Mama Son tape, and Mama Son tape cassette, and what else? And and a little booklet that was like a replica of the notebook that Eddie would write in and put things in. 2009's Backspacer. I really want the 10 Redux box set. I think that would be pretty cool. PG-20 soundtrack, which I actually listened to the CD for the first time, the Pearl Jam 20 for the first time in last week, was it, or the week before? I think it was last week. Yeah, last week. Lightning Bolt, which I didn't really like that one either. MTV Unplugged, I got at Flipside Records, the CD version. At Half Price Books in Columbus, I got Gigaton. Completely Unplugged, the acoustic broadcast. It's almost a full version of MTV Unplugged, except after the little break after Alive is cut. After State 11 Trust is cut, because they add Porch version 1, which is the same thing as just version 2, which is what they played before Encore. But and then they're missing, like during the tuning jam where like Eddie goes, You know, that's how we write. We just sit around and play. That's cut out in the tuning jam. That's it. And plus it has Daughter, Wishlist, Last Kiss, and You'll Let Better from October 31st, 1999. Adam Mount View, California, and New Youngsburg School Benefit. And this was released in 2018 on Zip Steady Records. Making this tower over here, it's becoming pretty tall, and it's not really all, it doesn't seem all that, you know, stable, so, you know, we'll see how it goes. This was, my dad ordered this for me, like, last year, or the year before, or the year before that, I don't remember. He ordered this off nugs.net, and it didn't come here in enough time, so it came here as a late birthday gift. And this was 1/17/92 More Theater. It is not the full show, actually. It's missing some, like, talking points of Eddie, and then it's missing Baba O'Reilly Encore 2. And then Dark Matter, I got it Patch and Extinguish Records sometime a month after it released. And it's one of those ones where it's just, you know, basically a booklet as the actual album. We're not done, actually. We gotta go on to all my homemade CDs. My first ever homemade CDs, some of my Pearl Jam favorites. Let's get on to the ones real quick that are all in sleeves. I have a bunch of them on sleeves, some of them are... Okay, so this one. I wanted to see if I could make my own little box set, but then I stopped. So, because I wanted to do, like, the Pearl Jam, the singles, and make multiple volumes. I wasn't going to actually release them. They were from my own purpose. And I had a live 7-inch, a live 12-inch, and even flow 7-inch, but I realized I couldn't get Dirty Frank because I didn't have the original version. So I just kind of stopped with that. Amsterdam, February 15th, 1992. Somewhere in Germany, and March 8th, 1992, because I just put the date. Lollapalooza Festival, I don't remember where it was, but it was the part of the Lollapalooza Festival. September 8th, 1992. The day before MTV Unplugged, the MTV Music Awards, and 2 days before the disaster of Singles Premiere Party. December 31st, 1992. Pink Pop Mess Up. It's just a mess up. Pearl Jam Habit. That's not Pearl Jam. That's not Pearl Jam. That's not Pearl Jam. That's not Pearl Jam. That's Green River. So much mute angst, dude. Cool Songs. Probably has some Pearl Jam on it. Candlebox. Here we go. The thing I don't like about these sleeves, they get stuck sometimes in each other, and it really sucks. And Pearl Jam Live, July 10th, 1991 in Boston, Massachusetts. July 12th, 91, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. July 13th, 1991 in New York City, New York. They have one of my favorite drummers, Matt Chamberlain. My favorite drummer is Dave Aberzies. My second favorite drummer is Matt Chamberlain. That's a messed up CD. I think there are 2 messed up CDs. They are. Mute inks, just like heaven. Pearl Jam MTV Unplugged. It's almost the full thing. It is the full thing, but it has some duplicate stuff on it. I had to make a new one of December 31st, October 10th, 1998 in Seattle, Washington. I have 2 versions. This is October 6th of 1991 in Los Angeles, California. Now hear what I was talking about. I have 2 versions of Pearl Jam Live. April 11th, 1992, New York City, New York, when they played SNL. Here's the first one. I messed up there. I put 2025 by accident, and I did that, and I put 92 there, and I didn't like that. So I did that, but then I spelled York wrong, so, you know. Anyways, I forgot to tell you about this one. I don't know how to say this. If you guys know how to say this, it's this unofficial box set from Pearl Jam has a booklet. Here, the Pearl Jam family tree with some stuff about, you know, Green River and Mother Love Bone and Temple of Dog Pearl Jam, and then there's some other random pictures. It has Pearl Jam, Las Vegas, Eddie Vedder solo stuff with like Bad Radio and stuff, Green River demos and some Sir demos, Mother Love Bone CD master tapes, and Pearl Jam outtakes. And they're all different colored CDs. I'm trying to get through this fast because my mouth is really dry. I really need something to drink, and I don't have anything to drink in here. And we're actually somewhat close to being done, surprisingly. What is this? Oh, we don't talk about that yet, no. That's a CD I'm not proud of having. Some Sesame Street DVD CD. This is good songs from good bands. It has some Pearl Jam on it. It has Habit, Wygo, Hail Hail, Luca and Rearview Mirror, and Leash. I'll show you the cassette here in a minute, but I have this cassette of Record Store Day 2021, and it's and I recorded it with my cassette player onto Audacity, and I put it on a CD. This is right here. A live promo single version, watch original version, and I've got a feeling the Beatles cover. We got songs from good bands too, which actually has Porch and Garden. Porch, Garden, and that's it, from Pearl Jam. See, Porch and Garden. That's supposed to go here, I think. No, it's supposed to go here. Green River, okay. Pearl Jam live at Pink Pop Festival, June 8th, 1992. Even Below, Wago, Slash Rain, Jeremy Deep Alive, Black Select, Cloud Shine, Leash One's Porch, Suggestions, Less Poor Love, and Rockin' in the Free World. Okay. I don't like it when it does that. Drop in the Park. Rockin' in the Free World's a little messed up, but here's Pearl Jam live at Drop in the Park on September 20th, 1992. Trust me, we're almost done. Pearl Jam Greatest Hits has some of my favorite songs. Has Habit, Insignificance, MFC, Hail Hail, Why Go, Nothing As It Seems, Breaker Fall, Alone, Dirty Frank, Footsteps. And that is it for the CDs. And then I have two cassettes here. My first one, I got at Legend Records here. This is Versus. It doesn't really sound great. There's something wrong with the sound of it. It sounded good at the first time I listened to it, then when I listened to it again, it didn't sound right. It has the original 5 Against 1 on it, as you can see right there. There you go. Then it has a little cover with all the lyrics and everything. And then I have what I just told you about the Pearl Jam Alive 2021 Record Store Day I got for Christmas last year. And yeah. I guess I do have a Soundgarden. I have this Soundgarden Super Unknown cassette, but it doesn't work great. I got a Legend. But are we done? No, we have 2 more things to go through. Alright, here is the Pearl Jam fan guide magazine, which I think is pretty cool. Tells you about Pearl Jam and the grunge situation with like Nirvana and Soundgarden, all that. And then, when did I get this? Didn't I get this last year for Christmas? I'm trying to think. I believe I did. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Last year for Christmas, which was 2024, I got Pearl Jam, the Pearl Jam Funko Pop set, from the Pop Rock set, and it has Mike McCready, Jeff Ament, Eddie Vedder, Matt Cameron, and Stone Gossard. Thank God I can finally go take a drink, because we're finally done. Oh, wait. I have this blue Gio Ibanez guitar, blue Gio Ibanez micro guitar, with an orange front Brian strap. But I wanted to show you that I have this little Alive sticker with the Stickman on it. I don't know when I got this. Got it a while ago, a long time ago. Probably I believe it was last year or something. I went to Legend Records and I saw the sticker and I picked it up. But anyways, I can finally go get a drink because we're finally done. I have a lot of Pearl Jam. I have an obsession with Pearl Jam. It's kind of unreal actually. It's like, oh my god, dude. I have to clean all this up. But first, I'm going to go get a drink. So I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. And I can't believe I have to put this into Clipchamp because I made 2 videos of it. Because I had to go get a charger. And then I'm just glad I'm finally done. I'm going to go get a drink. I'll see you guys next time.